Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra.
And happy 2026.
Oh, did you have to think about that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I wrote it for the first time the other day. It was weird. It was weird.
Yeah. It's hard to believe, which is part of what we're talking about today. Why it's hard to believe that we've hit 2026. But also, I'm Victoria.
Hey guys, I'm Carly.
And we've been away for a while.
We have. It's been a holiday season, and I think we're getting better at saying, hey, we can't do everything.
Yeah.
So this needs to, whatever we can, Victoria says I can't control anything. So whatever we can control, we are getting better at not saying no. I don't like saying no to this, but you know, this is one of the things we can control when or if we're doing them or not.
Yeah, but saying no doesn't mean you don't like it. It just means there's not an ounce left in my cup to fill up. Like,
yeah,
take a minute.
But I think even 2 years ago that wouldn't have happened. We would have been like, we need to fit it in.
We did.
Yeah.
I thought about it the other day. Carly had strep, then Carly had
the stomach
Christmas,
bug.
and then Carly had the neurovirus. And
Carly got hungover.
And then Carly got hungover. And while I was covering for that limited week of classes, I was like, cool, I'm going to cash this in. I'm going to go on vacation, and Carly's going to cover me. And then I got a back injury. So I've already cashed it in.
Oh my God. I taught 3 classes and only one of yours. And it was supposed to be both of us. I did nothing extra. As extra as I am, I did nothing extra for you. I just taught by myself.
Which I know how hard that is when it's a lot. Anyway, but I was thinking about it last night. I was like, how did we not miss 100 weeks? Because I think we went through 100 straight weeks of episodes without missing like an episode. And then we started to realize how hard that was. But like, did we not get sick? Did nothing happen?
No, we did it sick. We did it when we did not want to. We did it when I cried a few times because I was so overwhelmed.
Okay, once. But
it was once. It felt like a lot. We
keep talking about it though.
I know, because I hate crying in front of people.
Cool.
But we did it at all cost, at the cost of us. Us. Yeah. So I think this year we're getting better at being like, you know what? It's not going to work out this week. And
that's cool.
Yeah, and that's cool. So
with that said,
wait, I do want to say, can we talk about really quickly? I do listen to the podcast back every week. As I said before, I want to see if I'm about to get canceled or not because I don't remember what I say. But
it's a blackout.
Can we talk about how aggressive these ads are? Like, they're aggressive. Like, I'll be like, hey, guys, I went to and it's like, and it's about this ad, and it comes out of nowhere, and it's loud, and I'm like, oh, God.
All right, I wonder if I can manipulate that. I'll look into that today.
Because I listen to other podcasts, you know, like Smartless, which is the #1 podcast in the world.
Professional.
And they have an enormous team working for them, and it's like, and we'll be right back. And ours is like, how do you like to sleep at night? Do you like your pillows?
We like a good nervous system shock.
Oh, my God. I was like, oh, God. I just want to talk about how aggressive they are.
I honestly don't play them back.
You don't like to listen to yourself?
I do not play them. Well, because I edit them. Yeah. So I listen to them while, like, I play it back, but it's not post.
Yeah. I laugh so hard sometimes because I forget. We're just talking. I don't do you remember word for word conversations?
Let me get my script. No, I don't remember word for word.
So like when I go back and listen to it, it's like, oh my God, I am not that dumb.
She's not. It's such a character, but it's not. It's not a lie. It's just it's weird. I don't know how to describe.
I have a filter because there's lots of things I want to say that I would never say, but I also don't have a filter where I'm like, oh God, should I have said that? But way after the fact, like 2 weeks after the fact.
I think, oh good, that's overthinking 101. I think it's like comfort level. If you were standing at work, you would know what you were saying to the people around you and to the group of people in the room. You would be very aware. And then if you would slip on something, you know how to like pull it back. You're on, quote unquote on. But here, it's not that you're on.
Is this thing on?
I think you just know I'm going to save
call
you.
me out on it,
or
I don't have you
fix it.
seen me at work? I'm pretty sure I've told like teenage girls to drop it and get low and things I should not say and
Carly's a
twerk
big
for
slut.
Santa.
You should see her. Like, don't be fooled by this sweatsuit.
Wait, what's that meme that's like, I work out 7 days a week, multiple times a day to dress like this? Like, what's the point?
It's okay. She doesn't wear any clothes to teach, so it evens out. But we digress.
Sorry.
Here's the reason why we're going to talk about the mind game of the new year, specifically right now in 2026. So what brought this to my attention was, number one, an Instagram post. And then I resonated so much with it that I started to put it into Google and look for what the research was, that they found this study and all these things. But I think it's universally understood that every time somebody came in this week, post New Year, post Christmas holiday, Hanukkah, all of that, like that, all December,
Holiday
basically,
season.
that the number one thing was, can you believe how fast it went? Like, how was your holiday? Feels like forever ago. That was like 3 years ago, and it was only 2 weeks ago, and like that.
And it was 16 days long.
Right, and it was the same, but it was the same conversation for all different generations and phases of life, and it was just very collectively what happened.
Yeah. Like, are you saying specifically the holiday season went by so fast, or like 2025?
Both, because once the initial conversation is like, how are your holidays? Oh my gosh, it was a blip. Happy New Year. Can you believe it's 2026? No, what happened? The year felt so long every day, but as a whole, I can't believe we're here. Like
I don't believe that. I think 2025 went very quickly. There have been years that I felt were 10 years long. 2025 was fast.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was fast, but the days were long.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
getting through your Wednesday. Carly has a really horrible Wednesday schedule this year.
Oh, I forgot to say it last night because you weren't there.
So did you have a great Wednesday?
No, I just forgot to say, oh my God, I hate Wednesdays.
She manifests the worst negativity ever.
I say it every week.
Oh my God. But that's a long Wednesday. And you had it for the last September to New Year, but it still went by fast.
Right. And you're right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
every
yeah.
Wednesday, like, I dread Fridays because they're ridiculously long.
I hate Fridays too.
Carly doesn't like anything that ends with a Y. For many reasons. But the whole year snapped its finger. But the days were like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to get through this.
Like, it's noon and I have to get to 7.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it inspired me. I was like, ooh, I remember a post that I saw. And it's a study.
I saw the same one.
Good. It's a study that said time itself changed after 2000, Y2K, and again in a different way after 2020. So the two big...
So Y2K was 2000. You said that already?
Yeah, but you tell them.
Okay. That was my jam. Okay, 2000. But when I read it the first time, I read it 2020 to 2026. The year 2000.
But those were literally not the numbers. Questionable.
So, okay, we have to revisit this because I read it completely wrong.
Well, think about what happened. If you're of the millennial and up ages, we were afraid at year 2000. It was Y2K. They said all of our computers were going to like blow up the house and everything. Like it was so much.
It was going to be the apocalypse.
Fear. Yeah. And that was such a big universal thing that happened. And then nothing really happened that globally until 2020,
right,
which was the pandemic. And that changed time completely in a different way. So here's how.
Hold, please.
I did not write any of this because it's way too much. And your girl is tired and crampy in the back.
By the way, she's sitting on a heating pad. She's got lots of painkillers in her system.
We're looking at my two giant. How about how big
Yeah,
those
they're
pill
enormous.
bottles? I'm saving them.
Yeah.
They're so big. I'm
For
like,
what?
But like they're good bottles. Like, I don't know. I'll peel the sticker off, use them for something.
Oh, God. Anyway, she's on painkillers. We don't know what she's going to say today.
I did. I'm a little slurry in my mouth.
You wasted?
Kind of. You want one?
You naked wasted? Yeah. Yes.
Wait, what?
You're so not a Bravo person.
Naked wasted?
Gretchen and Tamara, naked wasted. Sarah, help me out here.
We're going to move on.
Okay.
So yes, I am going to read from this because it's a lot. So after 2000, we had constant information and overload. And so it reduced deep memory forming memories, because we had computers that started to advance things and we weren't really in the moment. We were able to search and do searches and do all this new stuff that kind of changed our brains from having to figure it out ourselves. Like there was this thing that could do it for us.
You didn't have to find a dictionary, go to the next room, find a dictionary, look up the word, write the definition.
We had to learn how to use a thesaurus. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And now I don't think kids know what that word is.
We had to look at library cards, the index, to find out where they were in the library.
We got tested on it.
Yes.
Right? We got we didn't know how to do it.
Something. Like, it was wooden and you pull out the card and you have to find the author and then you go to B17.
It was wooden, it was a cabinet.
Like an apothecary cabinet, basically, for library cards. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
That was good.
Damn.
That was good.
2026 might be my year.
Aw. So yeah, 2000, it was fewer stored memories makes the year feel shorter. Fewer stored memories makes the year feel shorter.
Why do we have fewer stored memories? Wouldn't we have?
Because we were able to search for more things.
So our brain was filled with more things and we had fewer stored memories. Okay, I get it.
So it's hard to remember everything that you're able to take in when it was a slower pace prior to 2000.
Right.
You were kind of more in control of what information you took in.
Right. But Victoria says you're not in control of anything. So yeah.
You're not. After 2020.
What? She wasted.
After 2020. Prolonged stress shut down the brain's planning system, causing days and years to blur together.
Which is the truth. Because how many times were you like, wait, when was COVID? And what year is it?
Yeah.
Like, I think about all the time, when did we move into new CFIT? Because was it 2021? Was it 2022? It was 2021. But I have to think because I don't remember what year was what year.
Because it's a blur.
Yeah.
It's purely all ran together and felt like 10 years.
Yes.
But 2020 was 1 year, obviously. Felt like 10. And then everything after, even to 2026, I write things down to remind myself as if I have a memory loss problem.
Well, you do. And we all know this.
I know. But I write it down because I'm like, my brain doesn't process it fully.
I can 100% agree that between 2020 and at least 2023, I don't know what happened in what year. It's all the same.
It's all the same. But according to the study, because 2020 happened post, pandemic, it's hard for us to remember prior memories as well.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, I don't know, 2013 I graduate. No, 2011. I don't, I have no recollection.
Right.
The only thing I remember, every one of you millennials are going to agree with me. The only thing I remember the year and the moment and very clearly is the blizzard of 1996.
Always.
I was 6.
I brought it up yesterday.
Because it would I think it
January
happened.
6th.
January 6th.
So January 6th was the 30-year reunion. No, anniversary. Not reunion.
Let's not reunion that.
Of the blizzard of 1996. And I brought it up in class yesterday not to make fun. I say to make fun. But to make fun of somebody in class being like, this song came out in the blizzard of 96, but you weren't even alive.
Yes, to make fun.
Yeah, I was making fun of somebody.
God, you kill the 20-year-olds.
I was making fun of the youths.
The youths.
And then Michaela came up and was like, just so you know, I don't remember it either because I wasn't born. And I was like, damn.
She was 26, 27?
Yeah.
So yes, after 2000, so 2000 to 2020, that 20-year stint.
2000 to 2020. Okay.
Constant digital input reduced the brain's ability to form lasting memories.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. I'm just kind of redoing it.
That's my stomach.
Oh my gosh, did you guys hear
I'll go like
the monster in Carly's stomach? I
haven't eaten yet.
It didn't
But I've had so much coffee, so let them.
Carly gave me a mug that says "Let them" for Christmas.
So let them.
You know what I should have done? I should have shattered it and been like, "Let them."
I'd be like, give me my $14 back.
That's what I should have done. Damn.
Yeah, expensive month.
So there are fewer time markers between 2000 and 2020. Less novelty and more routine meant fewer unique memory events, making years seem shorter in hindsight.
Yeah. I mean, kids these days don't know what a dial-up means. You just sit there for 20 years.
Sorry, can you tell us what that sound is like? That's what your stomach sounded like.
I could hear it in my nightmares. Can I recreate it? No. But after a 5th, 6th grade dance, you go home, you get on that dial-up and wait to talk to everybody at said dance. That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then your crush would have their away message of like some really moody emo
some emo song. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he loves me.
Yeah. And it's like, I know what you did last summer.
He tried to kill me? My crush
I was thinking of the song. I was thinking of the song. Okay, keep going.
Moving on. So after 2020, chronic stress.
Shocker.
Right. So prolonged stress from the pandemic shut down the brain's future planning systems. Ooh.
Wait, why? I wonder. Because that's all I want to do now.
Because it was lack of new experiences and constant interruptions and like notifications made the days and week blend together.
Yeah.
So it messes up that organizational part of your brain.
That's my problem. That's where it started.
Which that's cute. Which makes us feel older. This one's true. It compressed future time makes people feel older than they are. Compressed future time.
What does compressed future time mean? Like
when it blurs together. Think of what compressed means.
Yeah.
Right? So it sucks it all in. It's compressing, which is how much like 2020 felt like 10 years. It was compressed time. Made you feel older because it's like you aged 4 years, but it was only a year.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like dog years.
Yeah, it's like dog years. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Because you're like, where the heck did that time go? And how did I get to be 40?
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is about you. Yeah.
Why haven't you learned that every episode is about me? If I don't put it in my perspective, there is no perspective. It's only mine. Hawaii.
I can't wait to hear how loud that is in the microphone. I'm sorry for all of your ears.
But if I don't relate it to myself, I don't understand it. This sounds like a personal problem.
We know.
Yeah.
We know very well. Okay. So the brain's role in this, which is the part that I was like, okay, I understand how they're wording like the compressed time and the blurry years and all that stuff.
Like the science.
But why? Like, what's the brain part of it? So the hippocampus, which she's going to make fun of.
Yes. Oh, wait. I can't wait to say this the rest of the episode.
Good. Yeah. Yell it into the microphone. The hippocampus this area is crucial for memory. It gets less stimulation from repetitive tasks, creating fewer distinctive markers for time.
Oh, God. I'm going to need that.
So
repeated.
think of.
Is it near the vagus nerve?
Think of the yeah. Yes.
Shut up.
Think of the easy button. Remember that easy button?
Yes.
She got really excited.
Yes, I know that.
So this is how I'm doing this on the fly to try to dumb it down.
I'll accept. The hipporhombus?
No, hippocampus.
Okay. I was close.
Listen for repetitive tasks. So think of doing like the list. She already is lost. She doesn't write lists, but like the list of things you have to do, and some of them are daily and some of them are like, I just have to do it on this Monday because it's Mondays when you have to make this phone call or something like that.
Yeah, got it.
And every time you do that random task, you hit the easy button. And every time you do the task, any task every day, you hit the easy button. So more repetitive easy button things, that's what tells the brain, like, you don't have to remember this. You don't have to remember this.
Right, because it's out of my brain now.
It's out of your brain.
Yeah. So once you hit that easy button, you never have to remember it again.
It's repetitive markers that, like, get a little blurry.
It just, like, reminds me of 1950s cubicle secretaries just like typing away on the computer, sort of just like hit and repeat, hit and repeat, hit and repeat.
It would be 1950s for you.
I love the 1950s.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hit and repeat.
Really upsetting. Take the microphone away from your goddamn mouth. This is insane. It's been 3 weeks. You can't forget that easily. Novelty. In terms of the brain's role, novelty. So new experiences and learning trigger the hippocampus, slowing down subjective time perception.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Slows down
Time.
Subjective time perception. Yeah. It's hard to understand how much time has passed or how much time you've spent on something.
It's literally Groundhog's Day. You just keep hitting and hitting until you're like, what day is it? Like sort of like Christmas Vacation. When you're like, is it Wednesday?
That week, the 25th to the 31st.
Where you don't know
December.
what day it is because you're sort of doing the same thing. Well, not us, but we still had to work, which was fine. I actually liked having something to get up and go to.
But you didn't.
No. I know.
Carly died. So it's good that you
died.
remembered doing all the stuff that you didn't do.
But it's, when you wake up,
Shama.
when you don't know what day it is because it's sort of just like yesterday and it's sort of like the day you're going to have tomorrow. And
in a lot of ways that week, though, it's good, though, because sometimes the normal routine, like it acts like a reset button for a lot of people. It acts like a reset and they actually take off and they get to reset.
Right.
And they're in their homes and they're just relaxing post-Christmas. Like,
you're making it sound so nice. I want to do that.
We don't ever do that.
I want to do that.
It doesn't happen for us due to work and due to family visiting and wanting to get the most time out of seeing like our brother's family who come in, and it's awesome. I said this like all week. I said, it's so great that it's truly 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
When you have off time, you go and you just stare at them. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to say. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be in the same room.
Yeah, we like sit and watch football. Thanks, Billy.
It's so fun. So there are those moments. Now, the reason why it's exhausting for us is because we have to go work, and then the moments we could take to sit on the couch, you can't. You go to Carly's house, you sit on the couch and watch.
Or everyone's helping me get food together to feed all the people. And then once they're done, it's the cleanup and then it's getting ready for food for the next meal. So it's so it's insane, but it's fine. It's all good. But what I meant was like that hitting that easy button is sort of like Christmas week.
Right.
I love Christmas week, but I wouldn't want Christmas week for 12 months of the year.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that's what so many of those years were, I think.
Yes.
Which is where this is coming from. So taking control, how do you kind of get the years back, or the time mental game? How do you get that back?
I know the answer to this.
What is it?
You can't. Is that?
I mean, yes.
Is it a trick question?
You cannot go back in time. No.
Oh.
All right. Let me rephrase taking control of that. Taking control of how your brain processes time.
Okay.
Because that you can control. How you perceive things, you can control. How you receive things, you can control. However, what you're talking about, you want to control. That's a different episode.
How much do you want to sing the song by Hootie and the Blowfish? Time, why you punish me? Are those words?
What?
Why you? Dun-dun-dun.
I appreciate the bubbles of marbles because that's how every 90s song sounded. But oh my God.
No?
Unrecognizable.
Okay.
So you introduce novelty and focus, and that can help reclaim a richer sense of time of like where you are in the moment, present time, and not thinking too far ahead, not thinking back, not blurring the lines. So what novelty means is just new skills, maybe some travel, new experiences. Like you can't hit the easy button for brand new things because it's not easy yet.
Right.
So you have to introduce new things to your hippocampus, to your brain. She thinks I'm saying hippopotamus. That's what that look was. I know. But that makes a lot of sense. It's like if year after year is the same thing over and over, what year is what? Who cares?
So here's what I'm getting from this.
Oh, good.
You guys want to hear? Because this is all about me. I immediately, when you said that, it made sense because 2020, 2021, no one went anywhere. 2022, really nobody went anywhere. I don't have a sense of time or how old the kids were in those years because I don't remember. Then fast forward to this summer when I took the kids to Vegas for the first time and Scotland, I will never forget that we went to Scotland in 2025 in the summer because that was new. I've never done that before. That was like a marker in the year that I couldn't hit the easy button. But in those 3 years, 20 to 23, there was nothing like that.
Yeah.
And like, you don't have to go to Scotland to like mark it, but like that was just something new and different that we'd done that came to me off the top of my head, that there was nothing new and different over those years.
Right.
So I don't remember.
So you understand.
So all that being said, I get what she's saying.
It's not what I'm saying. These are studies from University College of London and what was the other one?
We'll put it in the notes.
Stanford.
What was that other small college of no importance?
The one you never
Stanford.
remembered. Stanford. And then I found articles from the University of Michigan, so I'm attaching all of them if you really want to, like, not dumb it down and read the, like, real science behind it. But it's just so, because it's the same conversation I have when it's a birthday. I can't believe what happened to time. Like, time is not real. Time is not real. We created a calendar, but, like, it's not even the right calendar. I saw, I forget what account, but they were like, why we set new goals and intentions in January, in the middle of winter, is beyond me. Because January is meant for hibernation. Winter is meant to close yourself in from the world, reset yourself by relaxation and recovery, and then spring into a new season.
Do you think the New Year or New Year's resolution should be done in April?
Yes, it's not that I think it. There is an actual calendar of when you should. Like, technically,
is it the Mayan calendar?
Why did you say it like that?
Because I wanted everybody to know that I know that there's a Mayan calendar.
It's something like that. But the New Year isn't January 1st. It's much later in January. I actually think it's the beginning of February in terms of, like, she's going to make fun of me. We were just in a snake year. Now we're going into a horse year.
You would. You love horses.
Remember?
You love them.
It's about me. I made it. Remember going to Dragon Garden?
Yes.
And your birth date was like, whatever animal it was. But do you remember what you were?
No.
I can't remember what I was either.
I was a hippocampus.
I hate you. I think I was like a dragon or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I have to look it up. But that's the real, like, new shift for the earth and, like, everything.
Yeah.
We just do it. The pagan calendar, I don't know. We do it in January because somebody created it in January. It's just like Jesus' birthday is not actually December 25th.
Yeah, but isn't the Chinese New Year I'm looking at all the posters every single day that I lived in New York, and there were always those posters of the Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
It's not in January, though.
No, it's later.
Isn't it like in March?
I think it's
February.
I think it's February. It's before spring. And that, it makes more sense. Like, if you dive into that, it makes way more sense. Because we shouldn't be in this state. Like, what do you want to do in January? You want to just take a moment.
Yeah.
On your couch with your family. Have those, it's so cold outside. You quite literally don't want to go outside. You want to make delicious food in your house and stay warm. That's the point of winter. That's why bears hibernate.
Yeah, you only want to go outside for your workout class, and then you can go back home with your families. Okay. That's all. That's the only time you need to leave the house.
Yes. So I saw a second post, and I actually saw it this morning, so this wasn't in the plan, but it makes a lot of sense to what time means. And it says, January is all about rest and hibernation. February is all about self-love and love, like romance.
Duh.
March is when we prepare for the new year. and April is when we spring into action.
I mean, that makes sense.
It makes way more sense than telling yourself and your body and your natural circadian rhythm, let's do things January 1st. Let's reinvent ourselves. It's like your body doesn't want to do that.
I wonder if that is like a hustle culture, like marketing thing that started. I wonder where that started.
I think I don't know where it started, but I think that's why people peter off at the end of January, and we don't see as many people come February because they go so hard of like, this is what you're supposed to do. I'm going to do all the workouts, and then we don't see them.
Well, I did read that people that make workout resolutions, the statistic is they only last 14 days.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks. They last 14 days before they just forget it.
And I think it's because it's January.
Yeah.
And your body's like, stop making me do these, like, stop wanting me to be something else. And then ask me to do this a couple months later. And then they're ready to go. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting study of time and...
Stop saying it because I'm going to keep singing the song.
See, I would think you would go to time after time.
No. Why you punish me?
That was better. That actually, I recognized Hootie.
All right, here's my question. Are you done? And actually, your back hurts. Sorry, she had a back spasm a week ago, and she's incapacitated.
You made me laugh so hard.
Those were two different thoughts. I have something to say. So, are you done, or are you going to keep going?
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
No, I'm done.
Okay. So, Julia Finio, what's up, Jewel? Who gave us these lovely wine glasses for Christmas?
So, if you're not watching, one says real, and one etched extra.
And we thought that was the cutest thing. I'm going to drink my blue water out of it. So we were talking this year over the holidays about how we don't feel Christmassy this year. And I am obsessed with Christmas, like obsessed. Did you talk to Julia about this? I'm sure you did in one of your sessions.
I don't like to divulge information.
I know. She's like a lockbox. If you ever tell her anything, don't assume she's ever going to tell me because she won't. It's annoying. But anyway, I feel I was less Christmassy this year. Like I wasn't. Usually I'm like, Thanksgiving, get the tree up. Let's do all the train rides and all the things. And it was like really late going for me this year. I didn't feel 100% in it.
Your work schedule was...
I know, but I felt less Christmassy. And so I don't know how it came up with Julia that we were talking about this. I feel like in 2020, obviously nobody could be together, right? So 2021, 22, 23, people went really hard. Because we had felt like we lost at least 2 years or 2 Christmases.
You decorated like November 1st for Christmas.
Like, and that's when people started posting that they were decorating early. And then there was like the big divide. Like, do you do it before Thanksgiving or not?
Yeah.
And people were saying, just do whatever makes you happy. But I felt like we all went so hard that now it's like back to normal now. The world is not back to normal. But in 2026, it's like, we're coming off of a sugar high or something.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that is the case? Did you feel less Christmassy this year?
No. I didn't. I felt more Christmassy than I have
Mic drop.
in years.
Oh, okay, fine.
Hold the thought.
Okay.
But you're gonna make fun of this.
Of course.
But what you're describing is exactly what's universally happening. We're getting out of the year of the snake. What you do in the year of the snake, 2025, was shed all of the things that are just you're done with. You're noticing what works for you. You notice what doesn't work for you, and you leave that behind. And so there's such a come down.
Yeah, that's where I was this year, I feel like.
I know.
Oh.
It's exactly what you're describing. Like, you are a good textbook example of how these witches know what they're talking about. Okay?
What fortune cookie did you read that I did not get this year?
A lot.
Oh, you guys did a lot of Asian cooking?
What are you talking about? This is the quote unquote woo-woo stuff people don't subscribe to, but it's so true. It's just true. This whole year was how many times it was like, Carly, it doesn't work for you. Don't do it.
I know.
Okay. Like that was the year. That was 2025 for you.
And I agree with that. And I was sick this year of I wanted to do more things. Like we gave the kids experiences for Christmas this year from us. Obviously, they got lots of presents and more than I wanted to do because this year I was like, we're scaling back. I want to do experiences, less plastic toys or whatever. We did all the plastic toys. But I also, this year I wanted to do more things and have less in the house. Like I told you,
Right.
we went to Europe, we went to Scotland, and they had 4 plates, 4 knives, 4 forks.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the way to live.
The Airbnb.
No, all of Scotland.
Just the Airbnb.
Guys, Carly travels once and she thinks she knows it all. The Airbnb had like minimalistic everything. And I was like, this is the way to live. So I came back going, I want to do that this year.
Yeah.
I just want to live minimally, but go travel and go do all the things. And that's why a little bit I felt less Christmassy because I'm usually all about the like,
overabundance.
yes.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that.
But I think so next year I think it's going to be even more different. I think you're going to feel the Christmas holiday season spirit
In a different way?
In a different way. I think it's going to maybe it'll be more minimalistic, but it'll be more genuine.
Yes.
And that's what you're missing I think this year cuz you experienced something in Scotland and then you came back to like quote unquote real life.
Right.
And it's hustle and bustle and chaos and too
Yeah.
much stuff and all the things that add up. So then by the time I got to Christmas, you're too tired to really dive in.
That's exactly what it was. I was like ready to get rid of the old way of that we've been doing things. And but like,
the
but
year
still,
of the snake.
still keep all the same stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Year of the snake. The shedding. We still have January to shed the rest of things that do not resonate with us. And then we catapult into the year of the horse, which is like going forth with everything in action, like putting every thought to action.
Right.
Because you've gotten rid of the stuff that just doesn't work for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it really does.
I didn't make it up. It's not me. It's the world.
I felt like that was a general, it wasn't just me. Like I had talked to people about it. I had talked to Julie about it. I talked to one person because I don't talk to people, but I talked to one person. I just talked to her a lot. And it was like, you feel like this? Because I thought I was crazy. So I think more people than I thought were feeling that way.
See, I think I had a hard time. I was definitely into Christmas. I decorated. I can't remember if I decorated before Thanksgiving or not.
You did earlier than me.
So then before Thanksgiving, I decorated before Thanksgiving. And I was so ready for it, and I was excited, and I loved coming into my house, and it felt homey and Christmassy and yada yada. But then the moment Christmas happened, I was ready to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I didn't let it go until January, till New Year. I got rid of my Christmas stuff. I was done. And that is where maybe I agree, where like my Christmas spirit was not, it was too like scheduled and planned of being like, cool, we're in here, cool, get rid of it. What's next? Like that's how I think my experience was. So I wasn't as Christmassy in terms of like.
You don't have to be like me. It's fine. You don't have to do everything that I do. It's fine.
Right.
But yeah, I did do it late this year. Boo.
But don't boo. It was what it was. You still had a great Christmas. The kids still loved running around the house, and your house was, it was pretty darn red, green, and silver bells all over.
Oh, I go full 90s nostalgic, all the colors. We don't do the Victoria white and like light blue and, pinks and stuff. We do.
I don't do pinks.
You don't? You have like a couple pink.
Yeah, you gave them to me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I put them out. I do. My pink reindeer, I put them out.
We do. If it's not red, green, white, colorful, I mean, it's full on. It's full on. But I do love it. And I was one of those that got up early in the morning, put on the Christmas lights and Michael Bublé Christmas and sat with my coffee. And I think that's the happiest I am in the day because it is the best part.
But also, like, how sad.
What? No, it was just, okay, not the happiest. Wrong choice of words. It was the calmest.
Also, how sad.
Oh my God, why?
But not in like a you should feel bad for you. It's just like that's the grind. That's the hustle that we're in, that we're trying to get rid of that hustle.
Trying to get more of those moments during the day.
Like, why can't you have that at noon? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just because of the schedule and the nature of how hard our lives are right now. Like,
Yeah.
I think this year my biggest phrase was life shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah.
And it's also relative, right? Like we also have the most privilege, and like I saw something, Donna, what's up, Donna? She
Party
said
girl?
it. Yeah, party girl Donna. She said it to me, and I was like, I know exactly what post you're talking about, and I saved it because it said like, how lucky and blessed are you to have gained weight over the holiday season, to have the amount of food that you have on your plate. Like, there's different ways you have to look at things. So instead of beating yourself up for indulging in the family spread and the family parties and having the extra drink or whatever it is, how lucky are you?
Yeah.
Versus how beat yourself down for indulging and really being in the moment of these special moments.
I saw a post like that was like, how lucky, I'll say it your way, how lucky and blessed are you to be exhausted from a job that you wished you had. Hold on, let me do this.
I'm sorry, what?
How lucky are you to be exhausted from a job that you wished you had? I just said the same thing. That you prayed for or something. Like,
that you wished you had.
That you wished previous. This is why I don't make up memes.
How lucky and blessed are you to be exhausted from a job that you manifested, that you used to want so badly. You now have it, and it's killing you.
Yes. And you don't want it anymore.
But how lucky are you?
But you don't have a choice because you're too much in debt, so you can't leave. So that's what the meme said, but I didn't want
Hashtag CFIT. But I understand what you mean. It's the same thing.
It was written a different way. Guys, I'm not a professional meme writer, but I should be.
Hold on. What is this stance? Look at my dog. Look at you. If you're watching,
your dog's legs are wide open.
Screenshot this. She's with the sluttier side of the couch. Oh my God. Amazing.
Guys, all right. I won't quit my day job anytime soon to
Don't.
create memes in Silicon Valley. Oh my God.
I know what you mean, though.
I'm crying. Like, tears are coming down my face. How exhausted are you because you're so tired and you love your job, but you hate it every day, but you love the people and you love going, but you have no money and you're in debt, but you're so lucky.
It's a great meme. Inspirational words for 2026.
Oh my God, can we end this?
Yes. Okay. Yes, we really do have to end this. I have to go on a really sad girl walk.
I have to go on lunch duty.
And Carly has to go yell at a bunch of kids. So, yes, the takeaway that I'm taking away from this conversation about time and truly feeling like out of control of what you can remember and what you can experience is that the tip, the real extra tip, the real tip, the extra tip is to take more moments of like new things.
Yeah.
Maybe it's hard with the day-to-day schedule, but maybe it's as simple as like, if you're walking and commuting to work in a city, take a different route. Turn down a different street. You'll still get there, but maybe there's something new that you're going to find, and you'll remember it more unless you're taking the same thing. Like, I used to try to do that in New York all the time when I was walking to work. I knew how to get to 38th Street, but I'm going to take a left this time. I'm not going to take a right. It could be as simple as that, or it could be as simple as book the trip, like take the new experiences and not just hit that easy button in life.
Yeah. Just go to the Airbnbs with only 4 plates, 4 forks, 4 knives. You're going to come back a different person.
Maybe steal one, maybe steal a knife. But that I think is the takeaway, that 2026 is the year of putting action to what you want and what you want your life to be. Like, if you look around the room or you look around and take a moment, are you living the life that you want? Or are you living the life that you are trying to have? Or are you just feeling stuck? Like, you're in control of change in that way.
I feel like that's a whole nother episode.
It is. And we've talked about it many times, but like, make 2026 the new experience year.
Yeah.
In super small ways. Like, Tuesday night, I hung out with my friends. On a Tuesday? That's crazy.
I
Like,
know. How about how that's crazy?
that's
I'm
what I
still
mean.
crying. Sorry.
Stop yelling into the microphone. God damn. But that is what I think 2026, like the year of the horse, the putting everything in motion so that you can remember it by the time you get to 2027 and be like, no, 2026 was like a year. It was a year I'll remember, that type of thing.
Yeah. And it doesn't always have to be all positive all the time. It's just something to remember. You don't always remember the good. You don't always remember the bad. It's all of it. But in between 20 and 23, it was like mostly bad. So that's why it's a blur.
Yeah, let's not have a blurry 2026.
Yes, let's not. 2026. Nothing rhymes with 6.
Maybe only say it when you figure it out off the microphone. Okay?
I keep trying, but nothing rhymes with 6.
Like, no one's picking up sticks in 2026 unless you're going to throw them at Carly. So with that said, we hope time slows down a little bit and you stay more present in the moment. And remember that you are always fit to be real.
And always allowed to be a little extra.